everybody. Hello Acorns and all sorts, and grannies and granddads and mummies and daddies and anybody else who's decided to watch us. It is so lovely to have you with us, joining us on our such a special journey that we're having each day at the moment, following the star on the way to Bethlehem. And Benjamin has already had some wonderful adventures, haven't you, Benjamin? You have, haven't you? We met some amazing people along the way. It's been such fun and such a lot of learning, hasn't it? I wonder what you're up to today. It's a bit grizzly outside, a bit grey and a bit rainy, and it was really foggy on the way to school this morning, wasn't it, Benjamin? It was. We couldn't see very much, could we? It's not a sort of day that I would like to be outside. Just imagine if I didn't have a house. I might have to sleep under a shelter or even in a cardboard box or something, and that would just be terrible, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be hard in this weather? I don't know. Did you enjoy the picture today? It was one of my favourite animals or birds ever. It was a barn owl. And we're so lucky because near us we have a barn owl that flies over at dusk and in the night, and so beautiful. It looks a bit like an angel or a spirit flying by. Catches you unawares with a big flash of white. Oh, I do hope you enjoyed Jenny's picture. Well, it must be nearly time to open our Advent door, mustn't it, Benjamin? Are you excited? I know I am, because every day it's something different and something so different from the day before. I wonder what it is today. Shall we see? Now then, Benjamin and I are so excited because here is our big red door, and on it the number has changed again, hasn't it, Benjamin? It has. Benjamin says, can you tell us what number is showing today? It's a nice curly one, isn't it? Oh, there's no end to that, is there? No end to that line. What is it? It's number 8. That's right. One of my favourite letters to draw. 8 on the door, because it's the 8th of December and our 8th day along the road to Bethlehem, looking for Jesus. Shall we see what's inside? What do you think, Benjamin? What's it going to be? Oh, my goodness, look. Oh, who's that, I wonder? Let's have a close look. Now then, there you are. There he is. What do you think, Benjamin? Well, Benjamin says it's a man. You're right, it is, isn't it? And he says the man doesn't look very happy at all, does he? I think he looks really sad. Poor gentleman. Oh, Benjamin says he's wrapped up in loads and loads of material and clothes. I wonder why that is. Well, Benjamin says maybe it's cold outside and he's trying to keep warm. I think that's probably right, Benjamin. Oh, poor gentleman. And look, his clothes have got a patch in them, haven't they? They must be quite worn. And what's that? What's that? Do you know what it is, Benjamin? Oh, Benjamin says it looks like a hat. Well, why would a gentleman who's very sad and wearing old, patched up, thick clothes have a hat? Why would he? Oh, do you know, you're right, Benjamin. Benjamin says sometimes people put hats down when they need money because they don't have any. I wonder if that's why he has a hat. Benjamin says that some people would say he's a beggar. I don't like that word. I would say he's a gentleman who's asking if anybody can share with him because he doesn't have much at all. And I wonder if that's who we're going to meet in our story today. Shall we see?
Said the night wind to the little lamb, do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb, do you see what I see? A star, star, dancing in the night with a tail as big as a kite, with a tail as big as a kite.
Now then, here we have our 24 stories to share before Christmas. And do you know, this has become my and Benjamin's favourite time of the day, sharing this journey with you. We were thinking, when you start a journey, you never quite know where you're going to go or who you might meet on the way, do you? And when you get to the end of the journey, one thing's for sure, you're not the same person as when you started out, are you? So far, we've met the star, we've met an eagle, we've met a man who couldn't see, we've met a giant, we've met an ant, and we've met St. Nicholas or Santa Claus. And then yesterday we found a beautiful rose bush growing in the snow, didn't we? Well, let's see what's in today's door. Well, look there. This is called the beggar. I would call it the man who needs some help and doesn't have anything. On December 8th, Benjamin opened the next door and saw a beggar. The snowflakes fell even more heavily. Look at them, they're so heavy. It was harder and harder for the little bear to find his way. As he stumbled through the drifts, he came across a man dressed in rags. There he is, look, with his hat. What a poor man, thought the little bear. He looks so hungry. He held out his sack filled with goodies and offered it to the man. I was going to give this to the child who will be born in Bethlehem, the little bear explained. But I think you need it more. A smile flickered across the man's face. He will have some too, he said, and vanished. How light the little bear's heart suddenly felt. The road to Bethlehem seemed shorter to him, but he didn't know why. Look, what a cold night with a star and icicles, and what a cold day for this gentleman to be outside with nowhere to live. Thank goodness he saw Benjamin. Why did the road seem shorter, Mother? Asked Benjamin. Helping the needy can lighten our spirits and fill us with energy, Mother Bear replied. Gosh, what an interesting thought. Benjamin, you were so kind to that gentleman, you really were. And you were going to take those gifts to Jesus, weren't you, to the child at the end of the road to Bethlehem, but instead you shared it with that gentleman because he didn't have anything at all, did he? Now, did you know that Jesus tells us that any time we share our heart, or whether we share food, or clothes, or just our love, he tells us that any time we share with someone else, especially somebody who needs it badly, that we share with him too, and it makes him so, so happy. It makes us happy too, doesn't it? Sharing. It really does. It's not why we do it, but it does feel good. I wonder if you have ever shared something special with somebody else. I wonder if you've ever given to somebody who really, really needed it. Maybe today there might be somebody that you can help or that you can love. And Jesus would know that too. And he would know that you are loving him just as much as that person, wouldn't he? Well, that's the end of our story for today, and it's the end of this part of our journey along the road to Bethlehem following the star. So I wonder who we will meet tomorrow.